Good morning, guys. This is Kenzo Xtrahot Forex. So let's go straight to our daily analysis, guys. It's Thursday. So uh, we start with Euro USD as we always do. So what do we see here? We see a very nice chart. Let me just use like 2 hours time frame. On a 2 hours time frame, guys, you can see something that I was talking about yesterday. What do you see? We see that. Let me just clear this first, so that you can understand what I was talking about. So the market was just going down. You can see that the market was respecting our resistance very nicely. But guess what? The market broke that, tried to retest. So from that retest, the market tried to just play around before we see another push. So with what I have drawn yesterday, if you still remember, if you did not watch the video, please go and watch the video. I drawn something like this because this area, you can see this area seems to be a resistance. You can see that. So we can draw that. You see that? And when we push, you can see when we push to our left, that makes sense. You see? So that makes sense, which means you can see that actually the market uh, broke this area as a resistance. You can see that we broke this area as a resistance. But for us to buy, because the market started pushing lower, even if we broke this resistance, so it created something like another bearish move, you see. So which means we have like double bearish moves, and at the same time, we've broken out of this resistance. You can see that, you see. So this seems to be like in another retest, you see. But the retest was just giving us a move like that. So it was like a bit confusing. So what do? We have to find an area. You can see this area where it was a resistance, and say if the market uh, can move above this area, it's where we're going to say now it's time to buy. But beside that, we're not going to do anything. We're not going to do anything. And guess what? The market did that. Please, guys, you can just go and watch my previous video. You will see this exactly before this move even happened. You see. So what I saw actually, I saw this area as an opportunity. You can see the market respected this area. You can see even here. So from us to say now we are on a buy or on a very nice buy, we were going to just wait for the market to break this area. And guess what? This is a breakout. Now it's a retest. Now it's time to buy. Actually, here is just a nice time to buy. You see, I'm supposed to send a signal for this actually. So, but I'm just going to finish this analysis, then I can send that after. You see, so the overall picture now is a very nice, clear buy a move or structure. So we need to buy here. Why? Because now the market broke out of that resistance. And again, when we have this type of a resistance or support here, it's also broken. It shows that the market is now pushing higher. I think everyone can see that, you see. So yeah, this shows us that now, at least now, USD is getting weaker. So that's why you will see our indices going up, something like that. You see. So don't forget to smash the subscribe button. So let's move to the next one, which is US oil. On US oil, guys, we eat it. I sent this yesterday. I don't know if maybe I talked about this, but I think whatever that I did here, I did them yesterday. You see. So what's happening? The market is on a very nice uptrend, or easy to identify uptrend. So, and if you check, these moves, they just repeat themselves. I just repeat these things every day so that you can start to see them on your own. You can see these areas, something like this. You see, so actually here the market is just giving us a move like this, You see. So that's why here we had a very nice buy. And if they open, if that some of them they opened these positions, it means they are now eating. You can see now the market is pushing higher. This is a 2-hour time frame and this is oil. So it means they might be eating at the moment if they is still holding, because this was a pending order since yesterday. So if they still holding, it means they will be eating. So I think this move is quite easy, it's quite straightforward. So what I expect the market to give us something like this here, something like a resistance, where the market is going to create something like this. You can see the market is creating something like that. As long as the market is still on pending, sorry, as long as the market is still on uptrend, it means we only going to look for buy opportunities. And where are those buy opportunities? Around this level, around this level. Or maybe if maybe the market doesn't respect these levels, it means we still have another strong level, which is our diagonal support here, support area. I hope you saw that. Let me just do that clearly so that you see. You can see that. So it's this one here. We still have that as our backbone. You can see the market is pushing up because of that. So the market is still moving above our support line, which means we still on bullish on US oil, unless the market pushes lower and decide to break this area, which we call it our support area. Then we can say, okay, now the market broken that. Now maybe it's time for the market to push lower. But at the moment, the market is still pushing up. The market is still pushing up. You see. So the best thing that you can do is get the nice entries, get the market on a higher low. We don't buy here. Remember, we don't buy here. We don't buy here unless if the market is coming to retest. Here, we buy here, higher low. So something like this. We don't buy around this level, because you still go, even if you buy here, you're still going to lose even if it's an uptrend. So it means wait for the market to breathe, get your orders around there, get your orders around here, your orders around here. Here you're just going to lose, guys. Even if you're on the right side, you can just buy even if it's on an uptrend, but you can still lose because you entered at the wrong time. So the timing is also something that you should keep in mind, because you can just enter at the wrong time, then you lose, you see. So let's check the big boy, gold, and see what it's happening on gold. So gold is also rocking, guys. It's also doing its thing. So you can see that. So still remember, I hope, guys, please watch my previous videos. Watch my previous video. You can also comment there in the comment section and tell me if I did tell you about this. I told you that, you see, on gold, the market was on a very nice resistance, which means this resistance was pushing the market to go lower, you see. Then after, we saw a very, very strong breakout, you see, a bullish breakout, which was very nice. And maybe most of us, we missed that. So after that, we see that the market was just consolidating. So for 3 days, I don't know, maybe for a week, I preached about this and say, guys, when you see the market is doing something like this, just know that the market it's cooking something. After this, we will see the market explode, whether going up or going lower. I hope you still remember. So you should know that actually when you do your thing here, imagine someone who sold here. Few minutes later, the market just pushed up. If maybe they did not place the stop loss, then it's another story, you see. So that's why we say we don't play around our ranging market or consolidating market. Why? Because the market is actually deciding something. After that decision is taken, we will see only one candlestick, boom. Then after, those who those who were in the right side of the market, they were going to make some few bucks. But if you are in the wrong side, obviously you paid something, you see. So this is the best thing that you can learn. Don't play around consolidating market. because it's not really safe. The market can still maybe push lower or push up, but when it's like this, when the market pushed and broke our resistance, it means the market is actually trying to push up. But what do? We wait for the market structure to present itself to us. Don't just say, okay, maybe here the market tried to retest. No, that is not a retest, guys. This thing moves. We can just see this move, then later on you can find the market around this area. You see, so wait for the market to do its thing, let it come to you, then it's where you're going to say, okay, now I have a market structure, now I will get my entries around here. Even if maybe sometimes you go wrong, but it's better, you're not going to go wrong like every day, or like someone who doesn't wait. Waiting, guys, it's a superpower. If you can wait, if you are patient, you have superpower, because other people, they don't have that, you see. So try to practice that. That can also help you in especially in the market when you trade stuff like this. So on gold, I'm just waiting for a nice structure to happen, then where I can just throw something, because I can't just say it's bullish and then I start to buy without a backing structure. I must have something to back me up, to back whatever that I say. When if I say it's a bullish, yeah, we can see that where do we supposed to buy? Exactly, so something like that. We should know, okay, we're supposed to buy here. Why? There must be some reasons, you see. So we don't have to just say it's a bullish buy, something like that. No, there must be some like few reasons or few rules that you can follow before you say now it's a buy, you see. So let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one, guys. It seems like today I'm a bit fast, which is a good thing, because it means this video is not going to go crazy long. So it's a very good thing. So we are on NASDAQ 100. It's a 2-hour time frame. Everyone can see. You see here actually it's my take profit. It's my take profit. Let me check that if it's paying. Okay, so since we are on NASDAQ, I just want to show you something very straightforward. If you still remember yesterday, if you watched the previous video, please guys, if you don't connect with whatever that I'm saying here, it's because maybe you missed my previous video. If you really, or if you're willing to learn, you're going to go back and watch them one by one until you understand what's really going on. So here we can see that the market was just going down nicely. Then after, the market found a very nice support area. You can see that. You can see that the market was just respecting these areas, you see. So after yesterday, I think the market was around these areas. I sent a buy pending order. Then I think everyone's just eating. Everyone's just eating at the moment. Even though I still have a position, then I think I'm going to close around this area. I think the market is about to really push up, but yeah, I think the market will just keep pushing up for some time, because if you check actually, the market has been going down for some time. If you check previously, you can see this area. There's other areas back there where the market, I think, is going to go back and reach. And even if the market, if is still here, we are actually still on the lowest levels, because the market is from the higher areas and going lower, so the market is trying to push up again. I hope you see that. So what do we see for NASDAQ today? So what I see is, since we are in the middle of this move, sometimes it's not really safe just to enter here. What we can do is, even if it's a very nice uptrend, we can still wait for the market to do what? To breathe, to give us something small to breathe, where, so these areas is where we can have what? Some nice entries. Don't just enter here, because once you enter here, most likely the market will just go down and you will think maybe the market or the broker is just watching you. Once you enter, the market just go against you. You see, when the market is going lower, when you try to sell, you find that maybe if just because you don't know, it's on supposed to be, it's on a support already. When you sell, the market try to do what? To push up. So you start to get confused and say, no, this broker is a scam. No, you just don't have enough information. It's not a scam. People, they like to say brokers, some brokers, they are scam, but to find out that they actually don't know nothing about trading. They just know how to place, buy, sell, whatever. So they think they know how to trade, you see. So without that, what do we think here? I think the market is still on a very nice bullish. So I also saw something like this because yesterday I think we had a resistance here. You can see that this was a very nice resistance of which is broken, but it was not really important because uh, what we do is we only buy. So I wasn't looking for this. I was just looking for it to be broken, you see, and it's broken at the moment. I don't see anything unless if maybe we go on a bigger time frame, let's say maybe on a 4-hour time frame. I just want to see if maybe we can get something like a resistance. So because mostly these instruments, guys, they will respect those resistance and stuff like that. So if you don't pay attention to them, you will pay the price. Most likely you will pay the price if you act like you know. If you know too much, mostly you pay until you realize that you don't know anything. You just follow the rules, then it's where you start to make something. So yeah, I see. I hope you can see that, guys. So we see that this is valid, guys. You can see this is valid. It's valid. I want to double lights here. So this is a very nice or valid resistance. You can see that since the market was rejecting from this area and the market is heading there, it means if you have some of your positions ready, what you can do is let's do this. Let's zoom the. What you can do is you wait for the market. Let me clear that. So it means when the market reaches this area, maybe, or you can say maybe around this area, when the market reaches those areas, it's where you can say now it's time to take your profit, or you can just say it's TP1, where you can just trade your stop, your profits. You can lock those profits. If the market rejects from here, you'll be safe. But there's possibilities that the market can still break this area. So it means you can just keep your orders ready. Don't just close everything. So if the market comes and breaks this area, it's where we're going to see how NASDAQ behaves. We might see some very crazy move going up, you see. But at the moment, it seems like we still on that. The market is still respected that. Until the market breaks this area, we're going to see a different story. But remember, I'm talking that from a 4-hour time frame. So, but on a bit smaller time frame, yeah, now we are still on bullish. We're still pushing. There's still a few pips that we can push up to this area. You can see this block here. It's similar to the same one that we have from our support. It means there's a lot of pips that we can still catch until the market reaches the resistance, something like that. I hope you understand that. Okay, so I'm still bullish. The market, I think, is still bullish. So as long as you can see what's really going on here, I'll still update you tomorrow. And guys, in the groups, I have a group which you can just check in the description. It's a Telegram group where we update people about currency pairs, daily analysis every day. If you don't want to miss stuff like that, you can just go there and you will get help. Just ask questions in there. So again, is if you don't get me there is my student who is already graduated, guys. It's Mr. Beza. So it's providing those good analysis in there. It's going to help you with those things. So if you need some help, if I'm not around, just ask Mr. Basil. It's going to give you some nice information in there, some nice analysis, some like private school analysis, guys, some very nice analysis. So uh, I know it's very good. So try to find the information if you don't find me, because I'm also busy, so I won't always be around. So there'll be someone who is going to provide you with that. Indices or currency pairs analysis, they'll be in there. So Now we are on US30. On US30, you can see that it's 2-hour time frame. Let me just make this as auto. Yeah, it's 2-hour time frame. So you can see that the market actually came back and respect our resistance. So here it was my pending order. Why? Because we had this resistance. The market was just going down. It means if they are still holding, because I sent this yesterday, now they are in a very nice profit. So I hope everyone is still holding that, because I think our take profit is here. So let me just clear this. Let me clear this. So I think last week, even this week, the market was still selling off, guys. So I think it's a good time for the market to recover every loss that happened. So you see, we have this nice uptrend. I hope you can see that. This is a very nice uptrend, because you can see the market respected this line several times. So, but the market was pushing lower from this area. So for us to buy, we just have to wait for the market to do what? To break this area. But when we check, I see that I don't see a retest, which sometimes the market won't create that. But maybe later on we will see that, but I don't think maybe we'll see that anytime soon. What are we going to see? We might see something like, let me show you. We might see something like, so it won't be a retest. We might see something like this. When you check, that is not going to be, it's not a retest, but we're going to have some nice trading around this area. If the market start to create that, we're going to have some nice trades. But my students have some trades from this area out of this breakout. Now, boom, you can see this is a very nice candlestick. Remember, this is US30. Few pips, they pay a very nice price, you see. So overall for today is, I see the market pushing up. Easy as that. Unless if maybe this the market decide to do go a different way, then we can say maybe the market is going to break our support. Maybe we're going to see another sell-off. But I don't see that happening anytime soon. It might happen, but not now. Not now, as we see the market doing its thing here. So let's go to German 30. I heard that there's a wow, this thing's going up. So I heard that they just added another 10 companies. Now they call it German 40. I have to confirm that. I also tried to search something here and I found that, but some brokers, they did not update that. You see, some brokers, they did not update what I'm trying to tell you here. Because this thing's going to change to German 40, not 30 anymore. So we'll see, I think we're going to see some like very strong volatility, because the more the companies, the more stuff going on. So here is German 30. What do we see? We see that we've just broken out of the resistance, and now the market is doing what? It's pushing up, straightforward. We don't have to complicate things. If you watched my previous video, you saw that why I was talking about stuff like this. So this one I like it because it seems like it's already created something for me. Let me try to start it from here. Nope. Let me start from here. I think we have something there. I don't know if, let me just catch it here and try to push it lower. No, it won't. I thought maybe it will touch that. So now we are here, which means now we just expect the market to do what? It's one, firstly it's one, then it's two, then I'm waiting for the market maybe to give me something like this, then I'm going to enter. Then maybe the market can create something like that going up. I hope you see that, because when we see the market breaking out, guys, it's actually the market is changing the trend or the direction. The market was just going down. You see, the market was just respecting this downtrend. Now the market is pushing up. Now the market broken out of that. It means now the market will create a different move going to the opposite direction from what we saw before. This actually, when the market breaks our resistance or support, actually the market will be changing the direction. If it was going down, it's now trying to go up. something like that. Or maybe it can also consolidate, something like that. So I hope you understand that. So on German 30, I expect the market to push up. Simple as that. Unless we see the market coming lower here, which I don't think it can happen like today. Maybe tomorrow or next week, maybe that, but not now, guys. So let's go to the next one, which is German. Sorry, France 40. Come on, guys. This is quite easy and straightforward. Just look at this. We had a very nice wedge, or you can see there was a support resistance which made a wedge here. Then after we break out, just look at it's on this nice retest here, a very nice retest that we see. Then guess what? The market respected that. So as I was talking, the market was just going down. Now the market is trying to do it. Let me throw that nicely. The market is now trying to do it, to push up, to do something like this. I hope you understand that, because the market was just going down. Then now the market is changing the direction. That's why we see the market breaking our resistance. You see, so the overall for today is just wait for the market to give you that higher low before you can say now it's time to buy. Higher low, time to buy. Higher low, time to buy. Don't just jump on the market and say, okay, Kenzo, you said on an uptrend we buy. Yes, we buy, but we don't just jump everywhere. We wait for the market to give us that higher low, or the lowest level that you can get. Then after that level, it's where we can say now we're trying to buy that. We're trying to buy that. Simple as that. So please, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Check my description. You will find my Telegram, where you can find some nice analysis daily. You will find so many things that we don't post here on YouTube. Thanks, guys. I don't want to make this video very long. It's already very long. So thank you for watching. This is Kenzo, Xtrahot Forex. Bye.